I want to share this before I go to bed and it just leaves my mind. So a couple months back, a girlfriend called me in the middle of the night and she was like, hey, yeah, be careful about what you say online about this administration. I know a whole bunch of rich people, people who have long money, old money, people who know people that know people, and they're saying that this administration is something different. So be mindful about what you say because they may come after you, right? So I pull back a lot, but I haven't kept my mouth shut because I'm hard-headed. That's who I am. So today I'm sitting downstairs watching TV and my roommate, who was a white male, came to me and he basically said, hey, I don't know how you're going to feel about this conversation, but I just spoke to my cousin, who is a white man that works in special intelligence. He's telling me with everything that he knows, I should be telling you because, you and your boyfriend, if you're thinking about leaving this country, you better do it now. Within the next 6 months to a year. Because there might be an opportunity, there might be a chance that you won't be able to get out. And today, when I saw footage of them painting the fence black on the wrong side, I remember thinking, I don't think they're painting it black so that Mexicans can't get in. I think they're painting it black so we don't get out. I'm big on signs, and for him to come and tell me this. He said his cousin, who was in intelligence, said that this administration really is mimicking what happened over, in 1940 something. And I was like, yeah, I know. Like, we all have talked about it. He's like, no. He said in as PC without being like insulting as possible, but being direct. You as a black person, if this administration is going the way that it's going, you will be treated like the German people or the Jewish people back then. And I'm like, what? He said, once they start assigning homes, it's a wrap. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? There could be a point where they're going to take the people in Washington and put them in certain areas, black folks. Then they're talking about possibly coming to Atlanta, and I guarantee you, he said they're going to start at the airport and start scooping up black people and putting them in certain areas. And I'm like my mouth is just dropped because I'm thinking of all these documentaries that I watched. And it's hard to comprehend that it can happen, right? So then I'm telling him like, hey, my boyfriend, he's a nurse. And I keep telling him like, your nursing degree is a golden ticket for us to get out here. But he's so adamant about staying. And I think it's because he wants to buy property. He thinks that all this will pass. Like, he's mindful of it, but all this will pass. And he'll be ahead of the game because he wants to buy a duplex. Like, that's his big thing. And he said, he said, all that sounds good. But if this administration is moving forward the way that my cousin, who's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white male, who himself is trying to get out of here, is telling me, then even if he did buy it, they'll just simply take it away from him. They'll probably make him, as a black man, move to a certain area. And if they deem that whatever purchase he bought should be for a supporter, or should be for their officers, their community, whoever it may be. He said, they deem that they want that to be a white community where he bought his property, there's nothing he can do. They'll simply take it away from him. And I thought about what you've seen happening over in Gaza, what they did, in these documentaries. And I'm like, damn. My roommate said he's going to liquidate all his assets and probably buy one of those homes in Japan or one of those ones in Italy outright and get there and figure out what to do. Because he is even scared that he's going to have to make a decision. And he doesn't want to be in a situation where he has to. And he said the worst case scenario, if they don't go all the way that way, he said, his cousin said, it's going to be hell for women. And he said one of the strong indicators, and I just made this video today, where I talked about everyone who has degrees, everyone who has the money, everybody who has the resources, the education, all the scientists, the accountants, the doctors are all leaving. And on this post, someone commented that they lived in Lagos and they're trying to figure out a way to stop the brain drain. Remember that word, brain drain? And he, to go back a little bit, said the big indicator that things are headed that way to what happened in 1940 something is there is a big brain drain going on right now. And I'm like, I heard that word earlier today. It's funny that you're saying it. And I said, what does it mean? And he said, what it means is that all the people who have resources, education, and facts, like reporters, doctors, scientists, engineers, that can prove this administration wrong or possibly stop them with their resources, are running or are being scared out of this country. And what's going to be left are the people that support this administration and those who have no power to stop them. When he said they possibly will be at the airport in Atlanta, like the imagery of that just kind of. So I got my girlfriend who says rich people are saying watch your mouth. You got a white man with blonde hair, blue eyes, who works in special intelligence, who's trying to get out of here within 6 months. We have my white male roommate is saying, you need to get out of here, and I'm trying to get out of here too. You do with that information what you will.